Welcome to another daily news analysis by Abhishek. Today is 20th of January 2023 and this is the list that we'll be covering today. Let's begin. The first one is India Cold Chain Conclave. So it was this one-day conclave that was held in New Delhi. You can see New Delhi. Okay, it was organized by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare along with PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry and National Center for Cold Chain Development. Now here this was done to understand the importance of cold chain industry that is crucial to food safety and reducing food waste and increase the shelf life of perishable products. Now there are certain horticulture cultures that has been accepted in this conclave by the Ministry of Agriculture, and these are here. You can see apple of Shopian, that is in Jammu and Kashmir, then banana of Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh, then there is grape of Nasik, Maharashtra, mango of Mahbubnagar, Telangana, turmeric of West Jaintia Hills, that is Meghalaya, then mango from Kutch and Lucknow, then pomegranate of Solapur and Chitradurga, banana of Theni, apple of Kinnaur, and pineapple of Sepahajila. So this was the conclave that they discussed, and these are the clusters that has been approved for promoting cold chain and for promoting this product also. All right. The second is on Vigyanika. This is being held at the Indian International Science Festival at Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, Manid, Bhopal, and it will be held from 22nd and 23rd January. Now this will be a 2-day event. So this Indian Science Festival, this is the 8th edition. Okay, and this time it is being organized by the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Ministry of Science and Technology, and Vinjana Bharati. Now Indian International Science Festival was launched in 2015 and it aims to engage the public with science and demonstrate how science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, basically the STEM, we have discussed about STEM also yesterday, STEM subjects provide solutions to improve our lives. This is the poster. Okay. Moving forward from the Ministry of Defense, we see this news, the 5th Calvary class submarine Vagir to be commissioned on 23rd January. So this is Vagir class of submarine. Now this is the 5th Calvary class. There are certain classes of submarine, there is Scorpion, Calvary, etc. So this is the Calvary class of Vagir that will be commissioned on 23rd January. And these submarines are built by this Majgaon Dock Shipbuilders, Mumbai, under the collaboration with MS Naval Group, France. So 4 of the Calvary class of submarines have already been commissioned. Okay. Now this Vagir has a glorious past. So it was initially commissioned on 1st November 1973, and which also took numerous operational missions and patrols, etc. But it was decommissioned on 7 Jan 2001 after serving the decade for 3 decades. Serving the nation for 3 decades. Okay. Now again they launched this program on 12th November 2020 with a new avatar, that is this new avatar of Vagir. Okay. All right. From Ministry of Science and Technology, we have this study that was done on rainfall patterns, and it has been found that the northern Bay of Bengal has received highest rainfall than the other parts of the country for and after a 10,000 years. Like you can see the gap, the high rainfall pattern. Now this study was done by this institute called BSIP, which is an autonomous institute of Department of Science and Technology, DST. And this study was published in the journal Paleography, Paleoclimatology, and Paleoecology. Okay, so this was done on the rainfall pattern by this institute BSIP under DST. Moving to the next, we again have a news from Ministry of Science and Technology, and this time it is this: a new plateau has been discovered, plateau type basically has been discovered from Maharashtra, and this could be very important in understanding the study of climate change effects on species. Now this plateau is a rare low altitude basalt plateau in Thane region, which is in Maharashtra, Thane region, in the Western Ghats, which is one of the biodiversity hotspots in the world. Okay. Now this plateau has seen housing 76 species of plants and shrubs from 24 different families. So huge diversity here. Then to study this plateau can prove to be a repository of information for species interactions, and this can help study effects of climate change on species survival and increase awareness of the conservation needs of rock outcrops and their immense biodiversity value in the global context. And this will also increase awareness of conservation that is needed for rocks and how it plays an important role in the global context. Now this research was done by this institute called Aghakar Research Institute, that is in Pune, and this research paper, the study, was published in this Springer Nature journal. Now looking at the map, you can see this is Western Ghats. So Thane is somewhere here. Okay. Now plateau, you know what is plateau. It's like a table form land, which I don't need to explain. All right, let's move. Now Ministry of Tourism is participating in this event called FITUR, FITUR, which is one of the world's largest international travel exhibition, and that is being held in Madrid. Now this is from 18 to 26 January in Madrid. Now why this thing is significant is because India's participation in this event is to step up recovery of inbound tourism to pre-pandemic levels. So due to pandemic, we lost a lot of tourists coming to India. Now to recover that tourism, India is participating here. Also, we are having this first global investors summit for tourism in India in April, right? So this is also to invite all the world leaders for this summit that is going to be held from April. Okay. Now here we have two news. You can see both IITs. So IIT Madras, they have developed this BharOS. So this is an indigenous mobile operating system. Okay, BharOS, like Apple iOS, Android OS. So this is one of them operating system for mobiles. Right now, this can be installed on commercial off-the-shelf handsets, and it is only provided for now to organizations that have stringent privacy and security requirements. Okay, now this BharOS was developed by this J&K Operations Private Limited, which was incubated in IIT Madras. Right now, what is the special thing about BharOS is that it is an operating system that is built on a foundation of trust, and it focuses on providing users more freedom, control, and flexibility to choose and use only the apps that fit their needs. Basically, it doesn't have no default apps. So if you open an operating system, if you open an Apple phone or Android phone, there are certain apps already installed. That is default apps. But BharOS is saying that they will not have this default apps. So it comes with no default apps. That means users are not forced to use apps that they may not be familiar with or that they may not trust. Okay. So this was IIT Madras's BharOS. Now here from IIT Guwahati, we have another startup, an idea called Tech A11. Tech A11. Now, what is this Tech A11? It is a unique portable Braille printer. Okay, Braille printer, not a normal printer. It is a Braille printer. And who uses Braille? Braille script to read? The blind. For the blind. Now, this Braille printer idea has been funded by this Atal Incubation Center at the Goa Institute of Management. Okay, in the recently held Purple Fest, which we have already talked about in our previous news analysis. You can go check that one. So it was incubated by Goa Institute of Management under Atal Incubation Center in the recently conducted Purple Fest 2023 that was held in Goa. So Purple Fest was held by Ministry of Social Welfare. You can go look to the previous video. All right. From Assam base again, Gyanpith awardee Nilmani Phukon, who was a renowned author poet, he has died very sadly, and this is a big loss for the Assamese society as he has contributed immensely to the development of Assamese literature. Okay, this is the deceased Heavenly Abode, Nilmani Phukon. Okay, he was awarded the highest literary honor, Gyanpith Award, in the year 2021. And his first anthology of poems was Surya Hemonami Ahe A Nodi Yazi, which was published in 1963. And on the other side, we have this history, Junbeel Mela, that has begun. And Junbeel Mela, what is it? Why is it historic? Is because during the Ahom rule, there were a lot of raids by certain tribes or certain communities from the hills on the plains. So this allowed the Ahom king to set up a market basically, so that hill people and the plain people could meet and exchange their goods instead of raiding. So here you can see historical significance. So Ahom kingdom was there, then there were territorial provinces, each governed by indigenous kings. So some of the provinces were Kopa, Neli, Chahari, Dimorua, all this. So to stop the fighting between the hill and the plains, the Ahom king decided to organize melas in certain areas to ensure commercial and cultural amity between the hills and the plains. So this tradition is the Junbeel Mela. Okay. So this brings us to the end of this analysis for today. We hope you're enjoying this series. So comment down below what are your thoughts about this series, and you'll find the PDF of this particular analysis on the Telegram channel, which is given in our description. The link to the Telegram channel is given in the description box. So kindly check that out too. So thank you for joining this session. See you soon.